Hello Internet! I'm HamsterBomb and you guys are watching a lot of updates and a lot of mail. I might have to split this video into two, just fair warning, I have no idea. There's a lot of stuff here and I want to make sure I get through all of this. And there's a lot of stuff I'm probably going to want to talk to you guys about as well, because the Nintendo Switch big thing that just happened, vlog post just a little ways back. Just to give you guys a little update on that before I even get into this, because it's super exciting. I know y'all probably want to hear about it. I have it set up right now, like it hooks up to one of my monitors. I'm not moving my camera right now, but it's literally right behind you. I've got my controller I was using. It actually works really well. And I have it set up with the gaming capture device. Got some help from Matt. He helped me set the whole thing up, and it works great. We were even trying to do some test recordings with a little bit of Zelda. I'm obviously not going to save what I did. I'm starting over at that point, but still. Like, just from the little bit I did, the game is so much fun, and I can't wait to get back into it. It's great. So, anyway, big thing came in the mail that I wanted to show you guys about, because there's a lot of things in here. As you can see, I think there's a total of, like, 6 things. But this top one is very important. I need to show you guys this. So this is what I received. I want to make sure I cover up this person's address in here. Alright, cool, we're good. So this is basically just what I received. I don't think we have any autofocus or anything, but this was their letter on the inside that they sent. You can kind of see up here, it's like really shredded and kind of opened up. And it arrived just like this inside of another envelope. Basically, the Postal Service will do this when they want to protect something. They'll basically, yeah, see, it's like, we apologize for what might have been lost in transit and stuff like that. The problem is, if this is a Q-Charm game, when I open it up, the game's not in here. I can feel it, I can move, I was feeling in here, like, there is no game in there. So if it was just a letter, okay, cool, great, that'll work. I kind of doubt that's the case, because there was probably supposed to be a game in there, and if that's the case, if this was yours, I'm just gonna say Landon, if this was yours, your game's missing, you need to file a claim with USPS, and that's just awful. But in this particular case, send me an email. I do have a photo of just this thing unopened, and you can use that to file the claim, but for now I gotta open it and find out, because there's otherwise no other way for me to tell what's going on. They actually just taped it shut with some Scotch tape, but for the sake of opening it up easier, I've got my skeezers with me. Alright, so let's see what was supposed to come in. Look at that. Like, this got annihilated in the mail and opened up so much. Like, the whole thing. Like, they shredded the whole thing open, and oh my gosh, that's like the worst. Oh, it like got jammed on something and then shredded open. I hope it's even readable still. Man, like, this has never happened to anything else I've had come in from you guys yet. Though, like I just said, Matt was over yesterday helping with the capture device, and he said that stuff like this happens all the time at his job, where people try and send something, or they're even their own prints. He's at a photography studio, and all of their stuff gets destroyed. For the sake of, I don't know. I don't know if it's really worth hanging on to the letter, or I'm sorry, the envelope, but we'll see. Hopefully this letter is still readable, and oh, this is going to be a really sad, tragic story if you're asking for a Q-Charm game. I've got to try and fold it back together so I can even read all of it. Alright. Hi, HamsterBomb, this is Landon, and in this envelope you should find a copy of Pokemon Soul Silver. I thought so. Alright, so, Landon, you clearly saw the post office lost it. They shredded this thing in the mail somehow, game went flying out, they didn't care, put it, just this, in an envelope, and your game is lost somewhere. Hopefully it was a new copy and you didn't have anything on there and you can just file a claim. I don't know if they're gonna care though, because of the amount of stamps that was on this, and it had to have been insured for that much. I don't know. I really hope they'll figure this out. This is so bad. I feel awful. In this envelope, you should find a copy of Pokemon Soul Silver. Feel free to transfer any Pidgey or Sentret that you need to get this game a Q-Charm Jigglypuff. I do ask if you can make it where Jigglypuff can attract mostly male Pokemon if possible. If you can't, I understand. That's something that I do need to tell you guys. Based on the statistics of how it actually works, it's kind of complicated in the game. Trust me, you never want a female lead Q-Charmer to attract male shinies. You're getting a much less chance of them appearing. It's much rarer. It's not nearly as good as the female. You want the female one. Also, the female shinies. Also, like, I'm pretty sure their IVs that they can run into aren't nearly as powerful as what the female shinies would be, so trust me, you don't want that. But just letting you know. I plan to send this letter before I donate $50 just so I can make sure the cartridge reaches you. Oh my gosh, hey, well, you know what, that's great. I mean, regardless, that 50, I could have refunded you. The problem is, I would say about 50 that your game is worth. That one you're gonna have to just fight the system to try and get them to pay you for it. So I can make sure the cartridge reaches you. When you get the cartridge, shoot me an email at blah, 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 blah. Well, hopefully you see this video, and I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. It's not either of our faults, though. Though, granted, I mean, envelopes like this, to try and send something like that, it's not really the safest way to do it. A lot of people are sending, like, padded envelopes and things like that, just so that they know for sure it's gonna get there fine. Typically, what I do is I'll send stuff back using the shipping costs. I take it straight out of the donation you made. That's how I do it. And it goes back generally the same way you sent it to me. So if you packed it in like the clear case, I save your clear case, obviously. I send it right back in the same one. If you sent the whole box case, I do that as well. If you wrapped it in bubble wrap, I'll do that too. It's just whatever you did, I'll match it, and that's generally how it goes. But if people send them like this, I'm scared to even send it back like that. But alright, and then we'll pay on PayPal. P.S. If for some reason the return address is lost, it is blah blah blah. Thanks. I feel awful, Landon. That's so upsetting. I want to make sure that he gets this, so I'm going to send him an email eventually, just to make darn sure that he does get that update. But I'm actually going to just discard the original, because that's just sad. That letter made me sad. I need something more exciting now. This one was not shredded, so we are okay. This one has some exciting stamps on it. This is a guinea pig and a gecko. Nice. From Reese, from Philip is the city? I don't know any cities named Philip. That just sounds weird. I don't know. And for all the people out there, of course, who are watching in the city of Philip, they're like, what you talking? What do you mean? Really? You live in a place called Cincinnati. That's a stupid name. Even though it was named after a dude who was named Cincinnatus. We were like, that's even stranger. Man, what an unfortunate name. I feel bad for him in kindergarten when he's like trying to spell his name out and everyone else says like Joe. And he's like, but teacher, I can't remember how many N's are in my name. It's like Mississippius. Was there a dude named Mississippius who had this happen? Oh my gosh, what? What? This is not a Q-Charm game. This is Super Smash Brothers on the 3DS. Like, what? What? Smash Brothers is like my favorite game ever, and I never got to play this one. What? What is this? Is this just a... Alex Hamster, you may not remember this, but about a month ago I asked if you had Smash 4. You said no, I didn't. And as I've mentioned before in past videos, I don't think any single game has stolen more of my life away than Super Smash Bros. Melee. Brawl, I adored. I like went all over Brawl. When Brawl was coming out, I remember there was this website. I'm never gonna get to these emails. These messages. This is why I need to split this into 2 videos. But for Brawl, when it was coming out, there was this website they made called Smash Dojo. Does anybody know what this is? And every single day before the release, for like months, they would update one little thing, give you one little teaser of what's in the game. Like, stupid little things, like one music track from Star Fox, and we like listen to that, we're like, yes, this is so good, this game's gonna be amazing. And then like a new item, a banana, which of course later went to go piss everybody off because they hated slipping. But that aside, I thought it was a cool idea because for Melee it was so fast paced and so, I don't know, crazy and hectic, and just the more characters coming in was just blowing my mind of who was in Brawl. And oh my god, I can't wait to fire that up. You have no idea. You said no, but now you do have it. Reese, the trained toucan. P.S. I hope you get that shiny type null on stream. I'll probably be there. I'm trying so hard to get that stupid type null, and he still won't show up. We have to get him soon, because if I don't get him by, I think, like February 12th or so, that was the first day I started streaming him last year. It will be over a year of hunting if I don't have type null by then. I'm gonna be so sad. But I don't know anymore. I'm gonna be so distracted with this. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. Thank you so much. That's amazing. PPS, in case you haven't noticed, there's a copy of Smash 4. Sorry, I couldn't get the DLC. I don't even know how the DLC works, to be completely honest. Like, the big thing that I was so really wanting out of Smash 4, and the reason I didn't get it was because people were telling me horror stories about playing it on their 3DS, and it would destroy the joystick, because the act of doing the smash attack, like, breaks how the joystick works, and you can't really find any other way. And I was like, man, that's a real shame. I don't know how I'm gonna get around that. And so I ended up backing off, because the other one was on the Wii U, and I don't have a Wii U, so I was scared to play it. And then there was the fact that Mewtwo, I always wanted to have a better Mewtwo that was brought back. And they were like insisting you had to buy both versions. I was like, what do you mean buy both versions? That's just dumb, but this is so cool. This is so amazing. Thank you so much to Reese. Thank you, that's so cool, that's so nice. Seriously, like right after this video, I'm going to pop this in. I just need to play this for a bit. This is going to be so amazing. Thank you so much. That's so cool. And I'm glad that... Oh, man. Imagine the horror what would have happened if the one game that was missing out of all of the mail happened to be this one. And I'd have been so sad. It would have been horrible. Or like I open it up like, oh, there's just a letter in this one. And then I read it and I'm like, included as a copy of Smash 4. I'm like, oh no! But thank you so much. That's so nice. I gotta... Oh man, I can't wait to dig into this. This next one I have here, I'm gonna open, yeah, how about we just split this up, because I have 3 letters and then 3 packages. We'll do the letters this time, and the packages next time. Is that fair, guys? Because I don't want to, like, cut anybody short on opening up their mail. This one... actually does not have a return address, which is good, so I can turn this around and show you. Because Kim was talking about this, she's like, this stamp's really cool. It's like this stamp from Malta, and it's this beach. I don't know, she was pointing out, like, clearly trying to peel it back off. She's turning into a stamp collector? There's no way, though. There's no way. There's no way. Collecting too many Pokemon stuff. Like, have you seen Pokemon collection videos? Kim clearly, I don't know, collects lots of things. I was just gonna say, there's no way she would want to collect stamps. Of all things, but watching that video, I wouldn't really put it past her. So sliding, there's a lot of papers in here actually, and to be completely honest, I don't think there was a game. So weird. Oh yikes! The sun just came out and started blowing me out. I'm sorry about that. Like, I don't want to knock the Switch over. It's literally right there, standing up on its dock. Yeah, there's all sorts of papers. I just want to make sure I don't destroy anything. Yeah, it's actually just a bunch of papers, which is cool. So we're gonna start with this right here. I don't know what this is. What is that? What? What the heck? Is this like oh, these euros? I've never even seen these. This is so cool. This is so cool. Like, I've never seen it. Man, like there's all this crazy foily stuff going on over here. I'm like such a ignorant idiot over here in America. Someone sending some foreign money. This is so cool. I'm just fascinated with what it is. I'm sorry. I need to open this up and read this. So let's see. So this is attempt 3. Third time's a charm, right? Huh? First of all, an apology is due for putting off for so long. I've been promising you for so long and failing to do it. It's unfair, and I didn't want to end up doing the same to you as what happened with the Switch. But now that I have an errand to run, this letter came in mind and thought about this. So why not do it while I have the chance? If you haven't read the other 2 letters from previous times, here's a recap to save you the hassle. Are you talking about this, or? Hi, I'm the Blazing Gamer on YouTube and Mystic Cheeto on Twitter. Wow, I totally just connected those two accounts that I was talking to all that time. Like, I mean, normally people keep the same username across everything, but when I, like, try and talk to people, I never know, of course, I mean, you know, I never know if, like, people change their names like that. And I'm sure you told me, and I'm sorry, but there's so many people out there that when I'm talking to people, there's no way I can keep up. I'm doing my best, I'm sorry. So anyway, I've been saying that I wanted to send you 10 euros to you via mail for a long time, so now here it is. This is your money now, so if you want to treat yourself and Kim to a lovely dinner, I have no idea what it actually converts to, so, but thank you so much, though. That's so nice of someone wanting to send that to me. Because stuff like this, after it's converted, of course, this goes into buying things, like, because I always consider this fundraiser money. I don't consider it, like, you know, Kim and I just go out and we buy something nice for ourselves and we go get dinner, right? I don't do stuff like that. If the money for that, I do for, like, contract video work with other people, or, you know, something at work, I got an extra day to work and we got some extra funds in, then that kind of stuff is different. But otherwise, like, if it's fundraiser money, right, comes for you guys, I feel horrible if it doesn't go right back to you. So that's when I put it towards, like, goals where we can afford the Switch, we can afford the capture device, we can afford Switch games, we can afford other games, like Bioshock we just got. I'm going on a tangent, but I just wanted to make sure that you felt, you know, like, this is going right back to you. So it won't bother me. I know you probably can't buy a dinner with 10 euros, but you can get the point, right? It all adds up, thank you. But a quick update that will make sense once you read the previous letter. I guess, should I just finish? Wait, makes sense when you read the previous letter. PC has been built, which means I can play World. Huzzah! Ooh, very cool, very cool. So, I was telling people, oh man, it's a shame. I was gonna say, like, the best way to play Monster Hunter World is gonna be on the PC. Unfortunately, like, the only little star on that is to say this is that company's first attempt at making a PC game, so it could be really buggy. But the thing is, they're taking so much time doing it that, I mean, clearly, they're doing it on purpose, knowing that this is their first PC game. They want to get it right. They don't want to have bad rep for screwing it up, but they're getting bad rep for waiting too long, but whatever. They want to make darn sure it's going to work, so feel confident that as you wait with me, then we're going to be okay. And since I can now finally say that the Switch is here, that wait is not going to be painful for me at all. Like, I don't care. We're going to be playing Breath of the Wild, and I'm so excited about that. Now, granted, Nintendo may try and take the video down. I don't know. If they see cutscenes and listen to music and stuff like that, we'll see. Hopefully they don't. I'd be perfectly fine with just turning the monetization off of it, but we'll see. Nintendo, typically, they want a little more than that. They want pain. They want blood. They want strikes on your YouTube channel. So, awesome. You get to play World. Hope all is well with you. I'm trying my best to become more active on the channel, but too much is going on in my life right now. Keep being awesome. The Blazing Gamer. You even gave me your blue wrench from moderating, or you drew the little blue wrench. You guys gotta hear this. So on Twitter, like, right after Blazing Gamer became a moderator on the YouTube streams, he went and actually made a little blue wrench for himself. He's like, this is my little blue wrench. And he sent me a picture on Twitter. It was hilarious. So, P.S. Send a DM on Twitter to Mr. Cheeto when you receive this. Well, certainly, and I'll let you guys know. I always make sure that I read these things and give them their time of day while I'm online with you guys, like on a video, so you all know I did receive it all as well. I also keep all of your letters, by the way, and I keep like a big stack of them. I used to keep all of them. I don't really want to move this, but I used to keep all of them up there on top of my TFG case. But the thing is, the letter stack started getting a little too high, so I kind of like took them and put them in a folder somewhere else. But don't worry, I still keep all of them, and everything that is up on top of that case, actually, right now, even, is just stuff that was given to me by you guys. The thing is, I can't really put like the Switch box up there. That would be enormous. There's also the capture card box that can't really go up there now that I think about it. But still, I get it. I mean, those things I need to work with all the time. So anyway, That's awesome, and thank you so much. There's 2 more letters in here, which is mysterious, and we need to figure out what this big secret thing is going on. I just glanced over there and saw Smash Brothers again. I can't even believe that. That's so cool. So this is strange. All right, so I kind of slid this apart, and this was on the outside of that, so I'm assuming you wanted me to read them in this order. Something got redacted right there. Whoa, let's see what is going on here. If you see this letter first, please read the previous one. It will make more sense. All right. Date, with the other one first. How do I know which one's the other one? Is this the previous one? I don't know. I'll just start reading it anyway. Let's see. 7th of July, 2017. Wow, this is a long time ago. Hello there, Hamster. I am from the future. Really, this is like aka when I finally found the time to post this. It has now been a couple of months since the last letter was written. Things have been pretty hectic with school and exams and such. Hope I can also start to become more active on the channel again. Really loving Undertale so far. But it's so funny because this is like so far in the past now, and like this is really like a letter from the past fan, and you're still like watching stuff now and like getting to hear this. This is weird because Undertale is not only over, genocide's over, and I made a Let's Be Honest video about it, and then started other Let's Plays after it, and I think they're even ending right now. That was in its place. Like, I think Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate Exclusives was the series that was taking over at that point. I might be wrong, but even that's ending very soon. Actually, Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate, just to let you know, I just scheduled the last video before I did this one, and it ends on March 6th. Last one. We're gonna be fighting Dire Morales. I'm sorry, I gotta get back to this. Also, P.S. the previously mentioned algebra, I guess this was first, oops, has, homework has been finished for 2 months now. Huzzah! At the time of writing the previous letter, Monster Hunter World wasn't announced yet, so that's a thing that happened. Really love it so far. For Capcom, took such a huge leap with this one. Hope it makes a hit on the global level. I really hope I get a new PC built by the time it comes out, and I really want to play it. What are your thoughts on it now that we have some gameplay of it? You know, just because of the question that you were posing, future Alex, like a year later, can give you some updates on like how I'm still feeling about like the game itself. Because obviously the only updates you probably heard from me about the game are complaints about the PC version being delayed, which meh. To be honest, I'm super psyched about Deviljho being in it, and my big Christmas gift that Kim got me this year is sitting right here. This epic Deviljho Monster Hunter figure builder, and Deviljho wasn't even announced in World at the time. She just knew he was my favorite monster. So I'm psyched. This guy's massive. He's huge. I don't know how he fit into a figure builder box. He was sent in something else, but I'm so excited about Deviljho. And some of the other monsters they've shown are so cool in gameplay videos, and the one time I got to play the game on one of the betas, unfortunately, because I work on weekends, and the other betas, which I didn't mention before, that's the reason you couldn't see us fight Nergigante. That's the reason you couldn't see us fight Puki Puki and Kuluyaku and anybody else who might have spawned out there. I don't even know. That creepy bat thing and that white flying butterfly dragon thing. There's so many cool monsters, but no, we haven't got a chance to fight them because of that. So I'm so excited about the game. It's like the perfect Monster Hunter game. The wait's just gonna be extra long for it, but you know what? I'm okay with that. There's so many other things that I really want to play. Like right now, I'm cool with it. You know, I'm fine. I'm actually fine with the wait. It took me a while to be really content with it, but I'm okay now. And I'm glad you're able to have a PC ready for it too. So anyway, what monsters do you want to see returning, and what new monsters do you want added in? New monsters, I'm really content with the ones that they've created. I think they're really, really awesome. Anybody returning on top of who we have, if I really, really wanted to see anybody come back, it's gonna be like big name monsters, like Tigrex, ones that like represent a whole generation, you know? Because this is such a new thing, and I like the idea of keeping the old ones to a minimum, because that's their game, you know? Like bringing Lagiacrus back in Generations, he had to be there for the Generations thing to work, but it wasn't him, you know? It didn't feel right because he didn't have his water aspect to it, and that's him. you know, that was him, and if you take that from him, it's, you know, it's not him anymore, and I don't know. So, I think Tigrex is probably my biggest, which we might probably still get, in, like, a G-rank expansion or a high-rank expansion. They say they're going to be adding this stuff to the game, so I'm pretty sure how they've told us. This game's not going to be operating with, like, you know, you buy, like, say, for example, Monster Hunter Tri on the Wii, and then you have to buy, what would be Portable Third, the next version, and then, like, on the PSP, and then there's, Tri Ultimate on the 3DS, just to, like, play the next iteration of the same thing. That's not how it's gonna go down, I think. I think they're gonna keep letting us have updates, and maybe paid updates for, like, I don't know, maybe $10 or something, and get high rank. You know, I'd be cool with that. I'd pay it, totally. It's much better, if you think about it, than paying for, like, a brand new $40, $50 game, you know, on the 3DS, just to play a little bit farther, and you gotta play everything up to that point again. And finally, what weapon do you wish to try out? Ooh, they were all really fun in World. They were, in the demo that I was playing, the beta, really, it's a beta. Dual Blades were really cool. They were really cool. If you saw the Barrett video that Matt and I did, the Dual Blades worked out really well. I love the Greatsword, and I really like the new attacks you can do with the Greatsword. It feels really fluid and strong. Insect Glaive was so cool and so much fun to play with. I had it working really good in the practice area, and then when I went out to try and fight Diablos with it, I was so unprepared because I was freaking out. Because I saw Diablos, a monster I'm very used to, and I reverted to old controls to try and fight him with a new controller that had different buttons, and they were all doing different things. And I wasn't, like, I couldn't figure out how to, like, send my bug out, and it was killing me. So, unfortunately, that was a problem. But those are some really cool, there's so many great ones. I haven't even tried Longsword in it yet. Thank you so much for what you do for us as a moderator. I will do my best to help both streams and YouTube comments to make them enjoyable for everyone. Thank you so much. That really does help as well. Yours truly, again, the Blazing Gamer. I think I am reading these all backwards, but it's okay. It leaves the it leaves complete confusion in the air of what actually is happening. So I guess you're like, oh, maybe like planning on sending something for a long time, and then when you finally had like the 10 euros, you could send all the letters, and you were just kind of keeping the letters. There's some smiley faces and stuff going down on the back of this one here. I guess this is the original. So let me see. We have a bomb at the top, and a 1 + 1 = 2. Hey Hamster, hope everything is well with you. So in this envelope is 10 euros, which is about $11 to $12 in the land of America. I'm sending money to you in the old-fashioned way because I'm not old enough to own a credit card. My parents don't like to use theirs on the internet. That's fair. So when I mentioned it to you on a stream and you said, that's actually a good idea since it won't get taxed, I thought, why not? You know, that past me is actually smart. That is a good idea because it won't get taxed. I didn't think, that's a good idea past me. So I thought, why not? You of all people deserve the money more than anyone else, so yeah, I was pretty determined to do it. If you are reading this, then that means that I didn't pull a oh, John Walter, cough cough. Oh snap, man, that's some old-fashioned HamsterBomb politics that I'm sure like the old or the new subscribers are like, what's he even talking about? But man, oh, a low blow, and go back on my word, which is great. I was supposed to mail a mini homemade play button. Oh, really? But unfortunately, my 3D pen seems to be malfunctioning. Oh, cool, you got like one of the... Oh, that's awesome. That'd be awesome. Yeah. What you gonna do, though? Yeah, what you gonna do? Anyway, since I am supposed to be doing homework right now, doing algebra, and perfect squares are huge dinguses, better start doing it. Hopefully my handwriting wasn't too disastrous, and you read everything perfectly. Man, you need to see my handwriting. Slowly, as you age, it gets worse and worse. Maybe that's just me. My handwriting is atrocious. Like, me signing my name, you know, people like exaggerate letters and all that stuff and kind of make it illegible. That's just me trying to make it legible. Like, I could slow down, but that's just what it looks like, and it's just a mess. Granted, I hear they stopped teaching cursive. I don't know if that's for the best or not. I'd be on the train to say no, but granted, I was in the era that learned cursive, so that could just be bias. But the thing is, it's only making my handwriting worse. I'm like, you write like this instead of actually like writing characters out. It takes less time, but it's super illegible. Enjoy the moolah enclosed in the envelope. Yours truly, wielder of the blue wrench plus Twitch sword. I need to get back on Twitch. I've been having some problems with it lately. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but either way, that's another story for another time. And clearly this is a long enough video and I only got halfway through these. Yours truly, the guy who posts long paragraphs in the comments. P.S. Please shoot a DM on Twitter when you see this so I know everything worked out. Failed sketches. So there's a lot of, like, scribbled out, like, hand gestures and stuff. Like, I can still see what they are, but it's just funny when people, like, scribble stuff out and redact things like, no, don't read this one. But really, it's just drawing attention to it. But anyway, that was so cool to get this stuff already. It's always great to read letters from you guys. I'm super excited about this, once again. Like, you guys have no idea. And I feel so bad about the Q-Charm game that didn't come through. So, once again, I'm going to send emails out to everybody so that they know what's going down. I'm just going to let you guys know when things like this happen. I'll say, hey, just open up your package. A video is going to be coming out soon with the information. That's pretty much all I say. Because I talk too much in here anyway, and if I start typing everything, I'll be there forever. And that's just dangerous for my day. So, either way, we have 3 big packages actually coming up next, and I have no idea what is in any of them, because I never even know if we got Q-Charm games coming in. This one, honestly, probably is, because I can kind of tell by the shape. Maybe that's someone actually sending their game in, but I don't know. Clearly, even if you think it's a game, it could not be a Q-Charm game. But either way, this was so great. Thank you guys so much for sending this stuff to me. I will put this straight into the fundraiser. Blazing Gamer, thank you so much again to Reese. And package your stuff really safe, guys, because this is a nightmare. This is so sad. But this lost Soul Silver game. But either way, that is all the time I have for now. If you guys want to send anything else to the P.O. Box yourselves, the address is right here. It is, you basically say Alex or HamsterBomb, P.O. Box 11299, Cincinnati, Ohio 45211. That is all for now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to like the videos and subscribe for more, and I will see you all in the next video. Boo!